Justin Kidd here, reporting from Mortgage Land, talking to you today about bank statements and the different types of bank account statements that you can get me that will satisfy underwriting's criteria. So the first thing, just to let you know that when I'm asking you for bank statements, I'm going to be looking for most typically 60 days worth of bank statements, right? So if you're getting me bank statements, don't give me 50, give me 60. Give me 70 if you want, but don't give me less than 60 days worth of bank statements unless I specifically tell you so. There's different ways that you can get me this 60 days worth of bank statements though. You can get it to me from a transaction history or actual bank statements, and we're going to go through the differences between all of them. So transaction history. The first way you can go through the transaction history is get it online. Go to your bank's website, www.whatever bank you bank at, log in, look at the transactions, all the transactions, get a full 60 days, and then from the browser, up at the top, go File, drop down, print. Do not copy and paste and drag this and put it into Microsoft Word and send it to me that way, because I'm going to reject it. I'm going to say this is not going to help me, because when you go up here, you go File and Print, at the bottom of the page, it's going to print the URL address that shows me the bank account that it came from. Now, unfortunately, all bank statements are not created equally through these transaction histories, because sometimes different banks, they won't show your name at the top. They won't show a partial account number or any account number. So for all I know, this is your grandma's account. It's your neighbor's account. I don't know it's your account. So if you look at your transaction history and you see, well, it showed the URL address at the bottom, but there's no identifying information on the statement itself, well, you can tell yourself, well, this is not going to work. I need to get my documentation trail a different way. So the other way that you can do it is that you can go to the actual branch. Okay, so you can walk into the branch and says, hey, I'm trying to get a mortgage. I need from this date to this date printed out. So they'll happily print it out for you, and then they'll send you off on your way. And if you come to my bank or you scan or email it to me and it is not signed, stamped, and dated, I'm going to turn back around and say, hey, this is not signed, stamped, and dated by your bank. You got to go back to the bank and have them complete this for you. So you might as well do it right here on the front end. So you walk into the bank, and they print it out for you. And what signed means, it's very simple, right? They're going to go, shh. The person that printed it out for you is going to sign their name. Stamped. They've got a little bank stamp, right? So they're going to dip it in ink, and they're going to go, bam, bank stamp, Flagstar Bank. Got it. So you got stamped, and the last part's dated. So it has to have, either they handwrite today's date on it, the date that they did it, or they're going to, or it'll be printed somewhere else on the page, today's date, where it printed out. And the third way, that you can do this, and the easiest way maybe sometimes, is to provide the actual bank statement, like the one that would come in the mail. Now, how many times have I been told, well, Justin, I don't get statements in the mail. Well, I know you don't get statements in the mail because a lot of people don't anymore. We're in this digital age. But it doesn't mean that the bank still doesn't provide it to you. So what you can do is when you go online, somewhere on the top of the page usually, there'll be a little link at the top that says statements. And when you click on the statements, you'll be able to, it'll say download, February statement, right? And you'll be able to download February statement, and then we're all good. And then that bank statement will absolutely show your name, your account number, the running balance. It'll show me everything that I need. The only thing about the actual bank statements is that let's just pretend that bank statement says page 1 of 8. And that's what the first page says. And you get to page 8 of 8, and it says the last page was intentionally left blank. Well, if it says page 1 of 8, that means I need all 8 pages. Don't say I don't need this piece or that piece. You can't, out of all these bank statements, you cannot black out or alter any part of the bank statements. It needs to be exactly as it was generated. If you have any questions, certainly give me a call, but I hope this video helps clear things up for you so we can have a nice, smooth, fast, and easy transaction. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.